Good morning, students. Today in this video I am going to discuss with you Commonwealth of Independent States. This is the new topic which is added in the chapter The End of Bipolarity. CIS, that is Commonwealth of Independent States, is the free association of sovereign states that was formed after the disintegration of Soviet Union in 1991 by Russia and 11 other republics that were formerly part of the Soviet Union. So it was established in 1991 by 12 member states. These are Armenia, Azerbaijan, Belarus, Georgia, Kazakhstan, Moldova, Russia, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, Ukraine, and Uzbekistan. So, students, the remaining three former Soviet republics, Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia, refused to join the new organization. In August 2008, following an increase of hostility between Russia and Georgia, Georgia withdrew its membership in 2009. Ukraine also ended its partnership in CIS statutory bodies on 19th May 2018. Students, next we will discuss the background of the CIS. As we have already discussed, the CIS was founded in 1991 after the disintegration of Soviet Union. The meetings of CIS are held periodically on a rotation basis at the CIS countries' capitals. Forum meetings of CIS include the Council of Heads of State, the Council of Prime Ministers, and the Council of Foreign Ministers. Upon its foundation, members adopted the Alma-Ata Declaration, which confirmed the promise of the former republics to cooperate in various fields of external and internal policies. Georgia joined the CIS in December 1993. The CIS performs its activities on the basis of the charter adopted by the Council of Heads of States on 22nd January 1993. The charter defined that the countries which ratified the charter can become the member of it. Other states can participate as associate members or observers, if accepted as such by a decision of the Council of Heads of State to the CIS. All the founding states, apart from Ukraine and Turkmenistan, ratified the charter of the CIS and became member states of it. Next, students, Ukraine became an associate member of the CIS Economic Union in April 1994, and Turkmenistan became an associate member of the CIS in August 2015. The CIS has its headquarters at Minsk in Belarus. CIS is not a successor country to the Soviet Union. The CIS is an organization of independent countries. Students, next we will discuss the objectives of the CIS. The Charter of CIS states that the CIS was formed on the basis of sovereignty, equality of all its member states, and that the member states were independent and equal subjects under international law. The Charter also states that the CIS serves the development and strengthening of friendship, inter-ethnic accord, trust, mutual understanding, and cooperation between the states. The Charter also ensures and strengthens international peace and security. Next, we will discuss the functions of CIS. CIS coordinate its members' policies regarding their economies, foreign relations, defense, immigration policies, environmental protection, and law enforcement. Its top governmental body is a council comprised of the member republics, head of the state, that is presidents, and head of the government, that is prime ministers. The CIS encourages cooperation in economic, political, and military affairs. CIS has certain powers related to the coordination of trade, finance, lawmaking, and security. It has also promoted cooperation on cross-border crime prevention. The member countries of CIS had signed many agreements for economic cooperation and defense cooperation. They have also signed other agreements for cooperation in foreign policy and other matters. Students, in this slide, I have shown you the names, country, and tenure of the executive secretaries of CIS. The present executive secretary is Sergei Lebedev. He is from Russia and he joined his office on 5th October 2007. Students, we have discussed about the formation of CIS, its objectives, its functions. Now, along with this, we will discuss its criticism also. Several international organizations, human rights groups, and outside observers have criticized the CIS and its member states for its repressive human rights abuses, limited civil rights, and indefinite imprisonment or execution of political figures and dissidents. Students, in my next video, we will discuss the chapter United Nations and its organization. We will discuss its new contents, UNICEF, UNESCO, WHO, and ILO.